Hello, good morning. Let's get going. I've got my colourful mug here because today I thought I would share some colourful thoughts with you. Though, here's a little secret. I don't actually drink tea or coffee, so all my colourful pens are in my colourful mug. And today I want to talk a little bit more about how does colour impact your business. So if you're new to me and my world, my name is Susanna Reay and I'm an online business strategist doing things the introvert way, which means aligned to your energies. So you're not expending more energy than you need in any particular area. But if you're also new to me, you might not notice I've got quite a lot of colour going on around me. I love my colours and I adore this necklace in particular because each time I put it on, different colours show up in a slightly different way. So it mixes it up the whole time in terms of energies. And that's why today I thought it'd be fun to bring back in my colour psychology expertise that is a natural part of the marketing, the branding when I work with clients, because colour is so important in terms of the impact we have online. For instance, the things you see around me, these aren't by accident. It's been chosen, the colours for my branding, in terms of the turquoise blue and the deep red. Every colour has a subconscious effect on us. And also I have the yellows here. You can just see the edge of my sunflower painting that I did because I also adore sunflowers in terms of the brightness, their vibrancy, and in fact I have a sunflower success model that I teach and talk about in my online training for how you can develop your own businesses and your own products. But let's get back to colour. So, how do you use colour in your everyday? So one thing is with branding, and that's the most obvious way that most people look when they think of business and what can you do? It's like, what can you do in terms of colours? And blues are very strong in a lot of brands because darker blues give trust, security, stability. The fresher blues are more about communication and really sort of bringing an energy to what you're doing. The deep magenta I use is about empathy and listening and warmth. And I really always focus on having simple, actionable next steps to help clients move forward. And colours can also help them do that. So like I mentioned, I've got my colourful mug and I love having vibrancy of colour around me. In fact, I've got a few things on my desk to show you today. I use lots of flashcards in terms of writing notes, which I also have a colour coding system. So when I'm making notes on something different, say if I'm making sales notes, I put those on a yellow because a yellow is sort of a challenging, it's eye-opening, it's drawing attention and it's giving energy and fizz. And I like to make my sales notes on the yellow. When I'm looking more at product development, I make those notes on a green base because that's about nurturing and caring and bringing people to me. So I really bring in colours every day in my working. And I've got books. This one, in fact, I was given by a beautiful client as a thank you. She knew me well, lots of colours. My standard notebooks are also in the turquoise because the turquoise colour is my sort of strong branding colour. So if I'm also going out to networking and showing different things, it's important you're having this continuity of feeling, hence my jacket that I wear as well. So this links in with my background, but it all brings that feeling of what it is that you want to do in the day. And colours can also help you focus. So if you're in a room with a lot of like bright red is known to heighten your heartbeat and increase your blood pressure, and if you're suddenly needing to get things done and you're feeling really, really frantic, like I'm talking really, really fast, red will make that happen. Whereas if you are more in a cooler coloured room, like the blues, the greens in particular, are very good at settling you down and feeling relaxed. And this is why many of us love going out into nature as well. And hi Aparna, lovely to see you. I just spotted your link there. So yeah, it's lovely to use colours in a positive way to help you be productive. And if you are feeling really overwhelmed, you've got a lot on your mind, one of the best things you can do if you have access to a green space is to go out for a walk into that green space, because the green colour waves, they come in and they settle our mind, they create that sort of feeling of calm, and the open spaces open up our minds to what is possible. So I really encourage you to have a think about how you personally resonate with different colours and how you can bring colours a bit more, not just into your branding, but into your everyday life. Have a think about what colours do you dress in the morning? Is that purposeful? Is it accidental? Or do you just subconsciously pick what you're going to go for that day? And then have a look at those colours. Have you gone towards blacks? Blacks are very much about protection and not wanting to sort of put your own personality out there so much and staying behind the barrier. Whereas when we choose positive and bright colours, they also have a real effect on other people. And I know Aparna, who has joined me live, she works in fashion and talks about the colour as well. And I really encourage that when you get up in the morning, think about the tasks that you've got to do that day. Are you needing to be more creative maybe? Then have a look for some orange tones, because orange is really good at igniting the sort of creative neurons in our brain. And all this happens at a very subconscious level. But in your business, it's really nice to have a think about how you're putting yourself out there, how you're projecting, what colours are you wearing, how do you want people to feel when they're looking at you? Because as I said, very sort of dark colours, navies, blacks, they're very much a sort of I'm stable and secure, but they're also quite a barrier. They're not such open and welcoming colours in terms of bringing people towards you. See, Aparna, she says she loves oranges, reds and yellows. I do too. And here's the thing, is there is an orange, red and yellow for all of us in terms of our colours and what we use. So certain yellows would work for me, others would not. And for me, when it comes to the oranges and reds, it's those rusty tones that really work well for me, but they wouldn't for someone else. So it's really important to gain an affinity with the colours that you connect with. But remember, it's not just about what you wear, it's what is around you. Like here in my space, I've got a few different colours that also complement and contrast, and it really helps me in the productivity of the day. So I'd love to hear, if you're watching this on replay as well, which colours particularly call out for you. Do you use colours in your business in any particular way, like I do with my note making, so with all my coloured cards? Is there colour coding in any other part of your business? Because also colour can help us call out to our clients in a certain way, how they might know, oh, if it's this colour product, it means it's for X or Y. Thank you, Aparna. You say I've got a gorgeous warm skin tone. Yes, I'm very much the autumnal person, and I love autumn as well. I absolutely adore when particularly maple trees turn those beautiful oranges, reds and yellows and the most amazing colours. And I'm very lucky to have a wonderful maple tree in my garden that I watch, actually, it's right outside my window here, and it's one of the things that gives me joy throughout the year, watching those colours change. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed today, if you're feeling you're not really sure where to get going, my biggest advice for you right now today is to go out and find some green space and take half an hour to look, but also look within that green space. Can you see any bursts of colour in the flowers? We went on a walk at the weekend with my family, and I had them with the task of seeing how many colours of the rainbow they could find. And it's about keeping the eyes open. So even if you think it's just a green field, you will find the colours in the daisies, the dandelions, poppies might be there, the roses are out. It's a beautiful time of year to also spot many colours. So on that thought, I am going to leave you today and wish you a wonderful, colourful day, and I look forward to hearing all the different ways you use colour in your business. Take care.